Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to be talking about how to break your weight loss plateau while eating one meal a day, because they do happen. Sorry, I've got heat packs at the back of my back. Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh, but we need it hot because for some reason my body responds to heat better when it comes to dealing with injuries. I don't know what's going on with my lower back. It's been like this for a while, but we soldier on, right? We move on. We move on and we make stuff happen and we just keep growing through the storm. That's all what it's about. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I should do a bit of a background. So, I'm going to talk about my weight loss journey quickly and then we'll jump into how to break an OMAD plateau. But I started my weight loss journey at 282 pounds after having severe pain for years. I gave birth to my son in 2014. And then I had chronic I had chronic lower back pain and leg pain. And doctors didn't know why. I waited like a year for an MRI because doctors thought I slipped a disc while in labor. Apparently that didn't happen. And I got the MRI. The MRI was clear. And after waiting for months after getting the MRI, I got severely depressed because I was like, what the heck is going on? My back is killing me, but there's no slip disc. And doctors were like, well, we don't know what's wrong with you. Fast forward to 2017, I got hospitalized for depression and anxiety. I basically didn't want to live any longer because the pain was excruciating bad. Went back to my doctor and she's like, I'm going to get you to see a physiatrist. I saw a physiatrist. So a physiatrist is probably the closest doctor that Western medicine has to a traditional doctor. Why do I say that? Because they look at the whole body as a whole, and physiatrists are amazing. Not the one I saw. The one I saw was not useful at all. But the one I saw back in Toronto after my whole chronic injury thing, she was like, you need pelvic floor physical therapy, because I had a pelvic floor injury. Basically, the pelvic floor muscles were tight, seizing up, there was injury, and I needed an osteopath. I met my pelvic floor physiotherapist. She performed acupuncture on me, and then I healed my body. And then I was able to work out, start losing weight, and I lost about 60 pounds from 2019 to 2018, 2019. And then I ended up losing that weight through keto. So I lost that weight through keto. Then I ended up maintaining weight for a good 2 years. And from 2020 to 2022, I couldn't break the 220 barrier for a long time. I would always go down to 210, and then my body would just go right back up to 220. Hey, Fire, welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here. Nice to see you. I appreciate you. And after that, I got into a car accident, got a new slew of chronic pain injuries, 10 times worse than what I was experiencing with. And then during that time, last summer, I got depressed, put on tons of weight, I was at my lowest at 209, and I went right up to 229 pounds in less than a month. Why did that happen so quickly? Because back in Toronto, I didn't have my license. Here in Alberta, I had my license. So what did I do? Went to the drive-thru, ordered a bunch of food, Uber Eats. I live right beside a Dairy Queen, had all of the good food because I was just depressed from the car accident, and it just messed me up pretty royally, and I'm still dealing with it today. Then I started watching Cole Robinson's videos. I was watching his whole snake diet thing, tried to do a prolonged fast, could only get away with a 48-hour fast, and then I jumped into OMAD. Then OMAD is what changed my life. OMAD is what was the missing piece. I wish I started OMAD earlier on in my weight loss journey. I wish I did OMAD before keto. I really wish I did. But it's okay. I'm making all these mistakes so I can teach you guys, learn from my journey. Life is too short for all of us to be making all of the mistakes. Learn from other people. So I wish I started OMAD earlier, but OMAD was the reason that I got to Wonderland. I have not hit Wonderland. I have not seen the scale at 100 since I was in high school. Never seen the scale that low, or my early 20s. So OMAD broke me to the Wonderland. I went from I was stuck at 200 for a while, and I jumped to 198. This happened earlier in December of last year, not too long ago, about 6 months till January, about 7 months ago. My journey has been so quick. hit Wonderland, and then I hit 100 pounds down. I believe it was in February, so not too long ago, February of this year. And then from there, it was a breeze. And then I understood the power of OMAD to lose weight. So yeah, OMAD is amazing. So when I started OMAD on my own, I wasn't doing the proper OMAD. I was doing the 24 or more, and there was not a consistent trend with the scale. You get more of a consistent trend with the scale when you do the 23-1. But anyway, let's get into what I have to talk about in terms of tips on how to break your weight loss plateau with OMAD. I just want you to know that plateaus will happen. This is why it is so important when you are doing one meal a day. Please, for the love of God, everyone, please take pictures. Take pictures. You will see the change in the pictures. There have been many times on my weight loss journey with OMAD, mind you, my journey is very recent with OMAD, that the scale would not move, but I would look in the mirror and see that my waist is slimmer. I would look at my photos from day to day that I would take weekly, and I would see that there's a difference, there's a change. So that kept me going because I knew that the scale would always be behind what I see in the mirror. That's what happens. The scale is delayed. I always say non-scale victories precede scale victories. So you'll see the non-scale victories first, then the scale will come through. So it's important to keep moving forward. I see a comment there. I started OMAD today, hoping to go from 202 to 130 pounds. My goal, I'm 5'4". Awesome. Perfect for your height. You are 5'4", so you're just below average of height for women. So like that is perfect for your height. Below, I think, what's the average? Or maybe your average. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm 5'7" and 3/4", so I'm basically 5'8". So yeah, I'm really proud of you. I'm right here with you. I'm going hard. I'm going through a cut because the last month, I actually let myself gain weight because I'm healing from injuries from the car accident, which I told you guys earlier on. And in order to heal, you need more calories. So I kind of let the scale creep up. I put on some muscle, and now I'm gonna give now that my body has had enough rest, I think it's okay. I'm gonna start pushing things down. So I'm doing a strict OMAD today. I think I'm gonna do a keto OMAD. I'm gonna make little burgers, like mini sliders with some bacon on top. And I'm going to have some edamame because you want vegetables when you do keto OMAD just to keep things flowing. And some dark chocolate, tons of dark chocolate. I need to get my hands on a Ninja Creamy. All these bodybuilders have been talking about a Ninja Creamy. It is basically a machine that you can use to put protein powder in, and then it turns it into an ice cream. I need that. But I'm going to try to find myself a protein powder that's high in fat. I think it's out there. It has to be out there. But anyway, I'm really, really proud of you. And thank you for sharing your journey with us. Oh, you're so welcome. So I'm going to be right here. This week, guys, I will be cutting. Here is my plan before I get into the plateau tips. I was going to get into it, but this is my plan, my little plan that I wrote down. So for me, right now, I went to the gym hard yesterday. I went to the gym light today, did some light exercise, light weight training with cardio, light weight training. So just getting a pump into the muscles because I don't want to lose my muscles as I cut. Pardon me, I'm having some sparkling water because I'm doing my OMAD fast. Make sure you get in the water. I had some electrolytes before I went to the gym, and I will have some more after the live stream. So it's important when you're doing one meal a day, you want to wake up first thing in the morning and you want to have a hot cup of sodium, potassium, and you can throw in some sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, because I think baking soda makes it taste better. I just like the taste of baking soda with it, and other people have said the same thing. So you want to have a big cup of that just to keep your electrolytes flowing, because you will get into a point with OMAD where you'll be dropping weight really quickly. Like if you're going to the bathroom a lot, you are going to be dropping weight quickly. And when that happens, you're also dropping electrolytes. Sorry, there's something in my mouth. What's in my mouth? That's gross. I don't know what that was. I think it was a hair. But that better get out of my mouth. Hang on. I feel it. It's on my lip. It's fur from my dog. Bo, where are you? Bo, come here. She's a German Shepherd Husky. She's upset because my son is not at home. So she gets like kind of upset when people leave. But what was I talking about? I completely lost track. Oh yeah, the electrolytes. Because you're going to get into a situation where you're going to be dumping a bunch of electrolytes with your weight loss, and you're going to make the diet really hard for you. If you're not getting in the electrolytes, you're going to feel like crap. When you're losing weight, you should not feel like crap. It should be good. It should be a breeze. So make sure you're getting in those electrolytes. 1 big cup of water. If you're starting to get symptoms of lethargy or headaches, maybe throw in another cup in the afternoon. But with OMAD, when you first start OMAD, you have to get through that OMAD hump of getting OMAD fast adapted. And that takes about 2 to 3 weeks. Just stick to it. Let the weight loss motivate you. Let the weight loss get you through, because you're going to see the scale drop. And eventually you'll hit a point where you're like, whoa, this is easy. And it becomes second nature. And once you hit that wall and you stay consistent with OMAD until you get to an ideal body weight, like for you, it's 130 pounds or closer to that range, about 20 pounds off. Then it's just, you're going to get to the point where you can go in and out of OMAD. Things are easy, because I'm 20 pounds away from my goal weight. My goal weight is to be in the 150s, 160s, early 160s. That is my goal weight. I think that's where I look the best in terms of my muscle build. So now that I'm 20 pounds away from that, it's easy for me to go in and out of OMAD and doing other things. So hang on. Hi, Wellness with Yoga Mama. Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you being here, Sis. I appreciate you. So yeah, just make sure you're doing all of that when you first start OMAD. But I'm going to tell you guys my plan. We are cutting weight because the scale has been staying in the low 180s. But I'm going to show you all. And yes, I'll probably be dropping multiple pounds a day, but we're going to slow things down. So Sunday, today, I'm doing an OMAD. Monday, I'm doing an OMAD. I don't know if it's keto or not. Today will be keto because I'm feeling some mini sliders and some bacon. I want to avoid dairy on keto, because when I did keto OMAD, oh yeah, how I lost the weight, most of my weight, how I lost the 55 pounds out of the 60 pounds was keto OMAD. And when I did keto OMAD, I did not have any dairy. I just didn't. I don't know why, but it seemed to help, because when I would reintroduce dairy, I would bloat. Dairy can cause a lot of issues with people, so it's okay to eliminate it. But if you have no issues with dairy and you can do keto OMAD with dairy, power to you. Don't do what I'm doing. Everyone's individual. You have to find what works for you. So yes, Sunday OMAD, Monday OMAD, Tuesday OMAD. Oh, and mind you, I'm done with working out. I pushed it hard. So I am not working out. I find it easier to lose weight when you don't train intensely with your muscles at the gym. It's easier to lose weight with cardio. Why? Because you recover faster with cardio. You go for a run, right? When you're done your run, you're probably recovered, depending on how intense you run, you're probably recovered within a good half an hour to an hour after that run. And it's even faster when you do basic gym cardio stuff. If you're on a bike, if you do that at the gym, you're recovering like immediately. I'm fully recovered from my workout. And that makes it easier, because when you recover quickly, your body doesn't demand things. However, when you're pushing it hard at the gym and you're building the muscle, that's when it makes it harder to lose weight. So when I say cardio, I don't just mean the classic cardio exercises. Like today, for example, I did a cardio day. So I went to the gym. I went on the, what do you call that machine? The sitting hamstring curl. So you're sitting like this and you're pushing your legs down. I did that. I did about 2 sets, until each set I did about 20 reps. I did it until I felt blood in the muscle. I wasn't trying to exhaust the muscle. I just did it for a nice little pump. That is kind of like cardio weight training right there. That's how you do it. And then my body recovered. So it's easier to lose weight when you do a light workout. I learned from experience last week or a couple weeks ago when I went really hard at the gym. I went super hard building muscle because I was told to by my medical team. They're like, do it, go hard, because I have a bunch of nerve blocks in me and they want me to build muscle to help my injuries, especially my rhomboids, keep my shoulders back because they hunch forward. So I built a bunch of muscle. I put on muscle pretty quickly. I can tell because I'm fluffier too. I put on weight. And I built a bunch of muscle doing that. However, it was so hard to stick to OMAD. Even if we weren't losing weight with OMAD and you're just doing calorie counting, it's even harder to do it that way too. It's hard because your body needs more food to recover. So it's important when you're losing weight, just take it light. With OMAD, if it's your first day of OMAD, don't do anything. Go for a light walk. That's good enough. Like, you want to be able to lose weight with the bare minimum and then slowly add things. So OMAD is powerful in itself, that you literally You don't need to exercise. You only throw in exercise when you hit a plateau. Now let's get into the plateaus. But anyway, that's what I was talking about. That's my routine from here. As you can see, I'll show you guys quickly. But I'm aiming for 12 to 13. Yeah, and I'll be showing this all on YouTube. That's my waist right now. My waist went down to 20. I think my lowest was 27. So I did put on some body fat. But that's my routine. Sunday, OMAD. Monday, OMAD. Tuesday, OMAD. Wednesday, OMAD. Thursday, I want to do a hard day at the gym, and I want to try to eat 1,700. We're going to see that. That will be a 2MAD. So I will probably go in the morning, have some carbs for the training, and then we'll see what happens on Sunday. But yeah, Saturday will be light. And my favorite exercise to do when losing weight, because I got to a new low weight, was in May. That was the last time I hit a new low weight, which was 169 pounds. I did it with swimming. Swimming is one of my favorite exercises to do because the recovery of swimming is so fast. It's incredibly fast. But yeah, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of the live stream, because I do have my notes here. Anyway, so number one, if you are in a weight loss plateau with OMAD, and if you are exercising, stop exercising. Give your body a bit of a break for a few days. This has happened to me. This is what happened to me last week when I was exercising really hard. If you are pushing it and you've been exercising consistently with OMAD and the scale is plateauing, don't do anything. Just don't do anything. Take a break. Because sometimes what happens is your body is in a situation where it is stressed out and it just needs some time to recover. And when you're recovering, that is when your body feels comfortable enough to drop weight. This has happened to me plenty of times on my weight loss journey when I wasn't doing OMAD, where I would be training hard. My diet would be great, but the scale's holding on. And I had my old coach, Marcella Reyes, I remember she did this to me one time. She was like, don't train for a week and see what happens. And guess what? The scale started going down. Why? Because your body had enough time to recover, so it didn't have to rebuild the muscle and it was comfortable to drop weight. That's number one, if you're exercising a lot. So do absolutely nothing. Number two, this is the key thing. I harped on this yesterday. Shrink your eating window. If you're eating 45 minutes, go down to 30 minutes. If you're eating 30 minutes and you're not losing weight, go down to 25 minutes. For me personally, the magic number is eating within a 25-minute eating window. If that's not working for you, then go to a 15-minute window. I know when I first started OMAD back in the day, I did 15-minute eating windows easily. I would just have one quick meal and I would eat 600 to 700, 6, 7, some days it would be 700, 800 calories. My calories were low. They were low back then because I had tons of body fat on me and I was obese. Trust me, I know this sounds crazy, but it's easier to lose weight when you are at a heavier weight with OMAD than it is when you are closer to your ideal body weight. I think people have heard this before. The more you lose weight, the harder it gets to get the weight off. It's true because your body wants to hold on to that. But when you have excess body weight and you're just beginning your journey, OMAD will be a breeze for you. It will be an absolute breeze. It will be easy. That's why I was able to stick to it for so long, especially Keto OMAD. But if you're starting OMAD, just get adjusted to the OMAD routine, get the time down, get used to that. It's all about eating within that window. So if you're plateauing, reduce your window. And if you're still plateauing and you're reducing your window, like 15 minutes should be good enough, then start counting your calories because something isn't going on right. And if you're still plateauing there, hang tight. Plateaus are part of the journey. Take pictures, take measurements at the smallest circumference of your waist and see that go down. And eventually you'll break through the plateau. Just hang in there. It will happen. You just got to be patient. You got to be patient. Don't get emotional with it. Trust the process. Trust the process. Number two, if you're struggling and you're plateauing with OMAD and you're doing regular OMAD, well, go from regular OMAD. And when I say regular OMAD, I mean carb OMAD. Go from OMAD with carbs to Keto OMAD. Throw in a Keto OMAD. You can absolutely do that. Keto OMAD is a great way to break a weight loss plateau with OMAD. Why is that? When you are fasting throughout the day, your body is put into ketosis around 17, 18 hours. And then your body becomes a fat burning machine. So what happens with keto, when you have a proper ketogenic diet, so with proper ketogenic ratios, meaning that you're having 80% fat, give or take a couple percentage, 75 to 80% fat, 20% protein, and sparing carbs, meaning that carbs are basically non-existent. When you're doing it that way, and you have that meal quickly, what happens is your body is in ketosis, it's in fat burning, and then you have the meal and it continues on into fat burning. So Keto OMAD is something that you can try to break your OMAD plateau. I know I've used Keto OMAD on plenty of occasions to make things happen. So there's an option there. Number 4. Yes, this is a beautiful one. Throw in a 2MAD day for a bit and give your body a break and maintain the weight loss. So if you're plateauing and you've been plateauing for a while, it may mean your body might be a little bit stressed out. So throw in a 2MAD. Have a normal looking breakfast. I would recommend having a keto breakfast because keto just crushes the hunger and it keeps the hunger at bay, and it helps you last longer, and it gives you the energy to get to your second meal, which will happen with your OMAD meal. So just do a 2MAD. So do that for a few days, see what the scale does. Sometimes when you go from OMAD to 2MAD and you count your calories and you do it, you'll probably lose weight. That's what happened to me. But after day 2 or 3, you'll start maintaining weight, which is fine. Maintain weight for a bit. Give your body a break, give your body a rest, and then start OMAD again and see what happens. Sometimes your body just needs a break, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So throw in a 2MAD. That is an idea too to throw out there. And my final tip is keep going. Sometimes plateaus happen. Just keep going. Don't stop. The worst thing you can do is stop. Why are you stopping? That is a sign of you failing. Failure happens when you quit. Failure does not happen when you're trying and things aren't happening for you. No, it's when you quit. Keep moving forward. Keep going forward, and eventually it will pan out. So that is my little tips there on how to break your weight loss plateau. I'm going to talk more about Keto OMAD because I love Keto OMAD. Keto OMAD is just, I love it. I really do. Maybe I'll just do, I don't know. We'll see. But today I'm doing Keto OMAD. But what I love about Keto OMAD, it just makes OMAD so easy. It really, especially when you have a lot of body fat to lose, it's just that your body just gets so adapted to using the fat that is on it. Like I have like this title that I was going to put for a video. I think it was, if you want to burn fat with fat. Basically, just do that. Burn fat with fat. You do that by having that keto diet. And what I love about it is that it makes the hunger a joke. It's like hunger is non-existent with Keto OMAD. And that is why I was able to do it from the beginning and going forward. And don't think of it as a restriction. Trust me. Give it a try. People don't give things a try. They kind of just like get intimidated, like one meal a day. And what people need to understand, it's not always literally one meal a day. One meal a day, OMAD, is just a method. It's just a hack to put you in a calorie deficit. It's just putting all your calories within a 25 to 30 minute window. That's all OMAD is. OMAD, it can look like one meal a day, and that will be a low day. That's when you're having 500 to 600 or 600 to 700 calories, depending. There are different methods. I know people use 500 calorie as a day of a mimicking fast diet. I know people do that. They do up days and down days and the whole like other fasting world. But like sometimes one meal a day can look like that. Call that your down day. And that's okay. That's okay. Because people get so concerned. They get so concerned when it comes to losing weight. Well, with OMAD, they're like, well, will I have enough nutrients am I getting enough nutrients in my food to lose weight? Can I ask you this question, if that's your question? Are there any malnourished people in North America? Is malnourishment a problem in North America? People need to think outside the box. What are you worried about? There are no malnourishment issues. Okay, there's vitamin deficiency issues that has to do with our diet, but people aren't malnourished. So if you're obese and overweight, you definitely don't have to worry about getting in enough nutrients from your food, because your body stores it in your fat, your body stores it in your bones, your body stores nutrients. The human body isn't stupid. The human body stores nutrients. Vitamins are stored in the bones. Vitamin K, I believe it's stored there. So don't even worry about getting enough nutrients. You have enough nutrients on you. Fat is nutrients. Fat, you've got all of it on you. You don't need to worry about that unless you have some kind of one-off medical condition where your body doesn't process or make, how there's weird metabolic diseases out there where people are iron deficient, they don't get enough iron or what have you, unless you're a one-offer. But like, people get so concerned, like, how do you get in nutrients from one meal a day? It's the same thing. If someone's cutting calories, right? If they're like, all it is, you're cutting your calories. If I'm doing a 1,300 to 1,400 calorie diet, right? I do it throughout the day. People don't ask that question. Like, I have my 400 calorie meal for my breakfast, and I have my 400 calorie meal for my lunch, and then I have my 400 calorie meal for dinner, and then I have a snack to bump me up to 1,400 calories. No one ever asks if you are going to be malnourished or if you are not getting enough vitamins when someone does a regular calorie day. What's the difference with OMAD? I'm just having that 1,400 calories within a half an hour eating window. I just don't get why people have that question. But losing weight is a process. You have to cut your calories to lose weight. You don't need to worry about being, not getting enough in your foods. You don't need to worry about that unless you start having severe symptoms. So there is that. But yeah, I was jumping into Keto OMAD and how I love it and how it definitely just crushes your hunger and it just makes it easy. Like, honestly, I don't know if I'm better. I'm going to try to cut to a new low weight. That is my plan. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm trying to see if the comments are coming through because I'm not getting a lot of comments. Normally I do, but I'm not sure. I've just been talking here, but hopefully they're coming through. I did get a few, but I just want to get down. I just want to get the weight down because my lower back is having issues and I did put on a lot of gut weight around my waist. If I can like lessen that weight, bring my gut down even further, just put the pressure off of my lower back and then and my knee and see if that helps my body out. But yeah, there you have it. That's what I have in terms of how to break your weight loss plateau. If anyone has any questions about OMAD or anything, please drop it in below. I'm willing to give my 2 cents into everything. I don't know what else I can talk about here, but yeah, the chat really helps. So I love it when you guys ask questions a lot. Someone yesterday's chat was like, oh, sorry for being annoying. I'm like, no, you're not being annoying. You're helping me out. Whenever you guys ask questions, it helps me out a lot. But if you guys have no questions, I hope there isn't a fault going on with the comments. If there is, my bad. But if you guys have no questions, I'm going to go carry on with my day and, get a YouTube video out. I do have to get a video out. I think it'll be a vlog from last week. And I appreciate you guys being here and send you guys mad love. Take care. Bye.